So you love love, but you never been in love before? Crazy. As a girl who's watched Disney her whole life, I have fell victim to being a hopeless romantic. From watching Disney princesses and there always being happy endings at the end of the movie, and then of course the guy getting the girl or the girl getting the guy, and then of course female leads and male leads and books and stuff like that. I have really grown to love the romance genre as a whole. And today I want to talk about and relate to those who love the romance genre but has never really been in love before through a story. When I was younger, a lot of the things, or at least a bulk of the things that I tend to watch had a lot of romance. For example, Winx Club, H2O, Barbie, Every Which Way. There was a lot and so much more. And of course, like I said, I'm a big Disney kid. And I think when a lot of the love stories that you see always end up having a happy ending, it ends up doing como se dice, something to your brain. Basically teaching you what love is supposed to look like or what it should look like. And honestly, as someone with divorced parents, it was just nice to see a different side to what love could be or what it looked like. As time went on, my love for love only grew, and of course I had my fair share of crushes, but I had one problem. I was petrified. No, but seriously, I was so obsessed with romance and the butterflies and finding someone who would love me with the same passion and energy as the shows and books that I read growing up, that when it came time to finally trial run those realities, I was not only picky, but I was petrified to face those realities of dating. As a short story example, I had a crush on a dude. Yes, I know, my first mistake. But I had a crush on a dude, and it was on a dude that I literally never really had an actual conversation with. And I had a crush on him for like 3 years. Now, before you come for me, I had a moment of weakness, okay? I had like very bad like nervousness or like anxiety around him, and I feel like that made me like or assess the situation a lot differently. It felt like I liked him a lot more than I probably did, at least initially, because like butterflies and stuff like that, so it made me question if I liked him. Just a moment of weakness, okay? And me thinking that I liked him or kind of liking him led to me looking for qualities that I had in him, and through that situation I ended up getting some inner turmoil because my delusions were feeding into the situation, and then of course things that he was doing was feeding delusion. It was a whole situation, okay, that I don't got the time for, and it's too messy to explain, okay? But yeah, the whole situation was one hell of a story, is all I can say. But basically, he just wasn't what I thought him up to be. Anytime he was basically doing something that was like human decency, I made it a bigger deal than it was, and that made him look like a nicer person than he actually probably was. I know the bar is in hell and high simultaneously, but honestly I don't think he's necessarily a bad person. I don't know nothing about that, okay? Who am I? I don't know nothing about that. But I accidentally put him on a pedestal that I don't think he really honestly deserved to be on, per se. Now, as delusional as I wasn't blind to the fact that the romance in my favorite books and TV shows and movies were low-key nothing like the realities of romance over here. But I think the very fact that they are nothing alike is what scared me and also gave me certain expectations, though possibly delusional expectations about romance. And honestly, I think just the fact that romance in reality was, at least to me when I was looking at it, it was showing heartbreak and sadness and crying, versus in my entertainment that I was watching, reading, it was true love and happy ever afters. I think those two contrasts really brought out the hopelessness of love to my hopeless romantic. It's a very sad reality, Loki. Through my various life experiences, I have come to have more realistic expectations of love. I have never been in a relationship in my 21 years on this planet, but through my personal relationships and through the love lives of those around me, I have come to better understand how it is I'd like to be treated and how I would like to be loved. And also, I've come to also try and see how I, as Joyce Purneville, could better love and be attentive to those around me as well. Now, I am still scared to get into my first relationship, and it honestly looks scary now in them streets. But I do hope that when I do eventually get into dating and getting out there, that when I'm navigating my love life, I am in a much more healthier mindset than I was before. If I can give some advice to the girlies, the guys, whoever out there who is in a similar situation, I would say to not only lead with your head and your heart, the old cliche, with your head and heart, but also with self-love and self-respect. Some of y'all need some self-respect. It's getting ridiculous, but heavy on the self-respect, boundaries, please, for the love of God. Honestly, forget the whole head and heart. Leave with self-respect, boundaries, and self-love. I know self-love, that's work in progress for a lot of people, but lead with your head, your heart, self-love, self-respect, and boundaries. That's my advice. Honestly, everyone's working on it every day. At least I hope everyone's working on that. But please, especially last three, boundaries, self-respect, self-love. Honestly, the first two was kind of optional, low-key. Not optional, but like the last three, I'm so serious. I'm so serious. But yeah, lead with those, please. I know the title of this is about Valentine's Day, and I think this should be definitely up before Valentine's Day. Honestly, as a single, I say just buy yourself a sweet treat, get yourself a sweet treat, some candy, cupcakes, what else? A drink. I don't drink, but a drink if you can, legally. A drink. Pop on a romance movie. Buy yourself some flowers, like what Miley said, you know what I mean? Get some flowers, pop on a nice ambient lighting, and just vibe. Honestly, I think the people in relationships don't have to have all the fun. What is that? That's very ghetto. But anyways, I say just vibe, just like you always do. At least I hope you always do, or at least try to. I don't think that you need to sit at home sad watching Snapchats, Instagram stories, etc. about people in love. Love will come. Honestly, love will come, and it's actually a lot closer than you think, to be honest. Just no one said it to you. happy Valentine's Day, you know. If you don't got someone in your corner, I'm here. I love you. I love you. But yeah, have a nice have a nice Valentine's Day. I wish you the best, honestly. Stay safe, and I will see you. I hope to see you next time. Bye.